Sound check is good. Everything seems good. Yeah. Yeah, everything is good. Okay. Yeah. Just need double check. I'm really sorry. Okay. Hello, welcome back to Illyria Nix, and today we stream Genshin back as scheduled. Yeah, I'm sorry about yesterday. Yeah, the sudden change. Yeah, from Nikkei stream to Dragon Age Inquisition stream, but yeah, fun. Yeah, there is a lot of interesting character quests, especially the Josephine one and Iron Bull one. Oh, those are my basically my favorite quests. And we drink horrible booze with Iron Bull after we slaying a dragon. Okay, so as today in Genshin Impact, we will continue the interlude quest. Yeah. So far we know what happened. Yeah. So during during the dead dragon that the Valiant defeated is actually still alive. Yeah, its heart is still alive, and now actually throughout has been producing a doppelganger. Yeah, doppelganger of people. First is actually Albedo's doppelganger. It's that story is in the one of the event quest. Yeah, in previous one. I do not see that. We do not see that. I do not know that about that. Yeah. So now we actually a doppelganger actually framing Albedo for a murder, just because actually Albedo dispatched this doppelganger and buried in certain places. Yeah, those are Albedo's doing, and this doppelganger actually being found out after impersonating one of the knight captain who they suspect to be has been deceased throughout. They just being hidden by the entire network of Favonius, because Albedo knows this has been far that this doppelganger will gunning for him again and gunning for monster with monster. And yeah, so he has been creating all other plan contingency. Ya, Jaya, selamat datang. Ya, absen. Ya, selamat datang. Ya, terima kasih sudah datang ya, Jaya. Ya. So now we actually in the second phase of Albedo's plan. First, dispatch all the doppelganger, and second is actually resurrecting Durins. Yeah. So the heart is alive, but it's still corrupted. So Albedo, hopefully, to resurrected Durins, practically his brother, into human form. So in a way, it purified Durin's heart in process. Yeah. Because now Durin's heart is actually corrupted by envy. Because by all means, Durin is actually Durin as the dragon is actually the first creation of the Albedo's mom, yeah, Albedo's creator. Forget his name though, her name though. Yeah, but after Albedo being born, Durin is very jealous, because Durin's supposed to be the perfect being, perfect creator, perfect homunculus, yeah, perfect artificial life. But now Albedo is born, especially after Durin's death. Yeah. Okay, so we continuing to this quest. Yeah. So for Albedo to enact this second quest, he needs helping hand from Herkenzikel, one of the witches actually. Yeah. Alice, Clee's mom. And now we actually need to do the trial first, so Alice can help us. Yeah. Not this one. No, not the Mujeron Theater. Yeah, not this one. No, not this one. Oh yeah, forget there is this new mechanic in Genshin Impact. Yeah, you can in and out of the story area. Yeah, we just need to kinda start it in the rift. Yeah. It's actually very interesting. Yeah, with this new method, previous event quests can be archived and we can enjoy it previous events, yeah, especially some of the all those previous events. Well, majority of this previous event actually have canon type into the lore, yeah, except probably the film festival in the fountain that is just funny. It's just the that one is, yeah, the newly, oh, this time is cut off. Okay, let me open again, yeah. Okay, we are back. Sorry. Yeah, the film festival event is actually the newly freed Natlanis run fountain and being funny, especially around. It's not. Finally it's open in my PC as well, yeah. Let me. Okay, and pin the warning. Good. Okay. That is all. Everything is already there. Good. Go. We can start now. Yeah. Return to special story mode. Yeah. This is actually very. Yeah. This is interesting. Quality of life improvement. Yeah. We can actually in and out of the story area without being bothered by what I call quest log, yeah. That means if there is two quests that hitting each other, they are interlocking, so they can proceed without one of them, at least the former one being finished first and then later one. Okay, now we are supposed to take the Alice trial, yeah, Herkanzicle's trial. Alice asked the giant big Dodoko with which head is very cute. I wonder what is Alice looks like. Yeah, so far we never see any the human form of all the Herkanzicle witches. We only know Mona, and Mona is only apprentice. And also we know Lisa. Lisa is actually being invited by the witches of Herkanzicle as new member. The problem is Lisa is being too lazy to join. She said it's a bother to join the Herkanzicle, even though Lisa is a very strong witch. After she sacrificed part of his life force to get not just her vision, but to get not just to get her vision, but large knowledge of magic, she become extremely powerful. This 4-star Lisa is actually just a tiny fraction of actual power that Lisa can conjure as a witch. It's very interesting, yeah. Main entrance, so yeah, we need water and cryo. So we need to say goodbye to Goro. And hello to Fremini.
僕、他に行ける場所なんてないから。
Okay. Oh yeah, today after we finish with the interlude quest, I will try to pull for Dahlia in send her banner, yeah. I do not interesting really much in Skirk though. But actually, I actually quite surprised that the second banner, yeah, that accompanying Skirk is actually sent her, not Albedo, because this is Albedo's story after all, yeah. Or we do not even have any choice banner for Albedo, yeah.
体が小さくなってる。ここってチェスボードの上だよね。
This look very, yeah. This look very evil.
どうかした？
Oh, what is it?
いや、ただ小さくなったせいでパイモンの声がいつもより大きく聞こえるなって。
Yeah, I can understand that.
パイモンっていつも元気だよね。
心配はいらない。すぐにパイモンのところに戻れる。
Oh?
アルベドちゃんは自信満々みたいね。
まさかアリスさん直々に
Alice-san,
試練を
not
与え
Alice
てくれるなんて
Obasan.
ね。
あなたの母のレインドットが立場的に
Oh yeah,
でしょ。
Granddaughter. No, I remember.
あな
Forget
た
the
の
name.
実力を試せる人は誰かしら。だから 私が
Hmm.
二人のために舞台を用意
You
したの。
provide. Yeah, why are we fighting the chess pieces here?
この子たちを倒せるかしら。
And that's a very scary shadow dodok there.
力があることを証
Ah,
明したの
looking this will make me want to play
童話の
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands again.
勇者のように茨の道を越え、勝利をつかんでみなさい。
Okay, except. Oh, come on, seriously?
酒
Hey, no fair.
歌よ錦とな現在出番だ
今こそ誕生の時
King Fist. Oh, this is the just King one. Hey.
創世の術
Ow, ow. Ah, it's remind me.
酒
Ow.
この方がずっと面白い。
偉業を見届けよ
Oh, the point is cannot be destroyed. Come here, you. So that's it, like that. King tag boy, tag point. The pawn threaten king, checkmate. Ah, shit. That's a rook and a horse. And that's a minister.
牽制へ
Oh no 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 no!
一緒じゃないと。
That's queen! That's cheating! Why do you have a queen piece here?
雨描き
And why it have some magic as Inyora?
今こそ誕生
Okay, Alice is cheating while playing chess. Ugh.
時
この件はわかるかい
Oh shit! That's actually short.
右下の方がいいでしょ。
Ow. Okay.
偉業を見届けよ
Oh, finally. Alice, you cheating. Oh, the king is dead. Long live the king.
なんでおもちゃの姿を借りなきゃならないんだ
Who are you?
アリスさんじゃないみたい
Yeah, that's not
よ
Alice.
くやったねでもまだだよ
Aw.
ここからはわしが相手だ
Don't
万物を直視すれば断りが見える
don't tell me you are Mona's Mona's mentor, yeah? Oh, of course. Hey, Albedo sleep. His list is very convenient, yeah? Oh, those the king and queen pieces is here again. Oh, of course. That's cool though. This reminds me of the Empress Arcana in Persona 3, yeah? Yeah, that's is cool.
準備は良いな
Oh, I want this chess piece. Very interesting. Yeah. If
天地が逆さになったら人は世界の本質を知るなら盤面が逆さになったら自由な足を得た駒は解放レインドットに習いちょっとした
oh, this is B. This is where I belong.
バーベロストリスメギストスからの本に
バービーおばさん試練に付き合ってくれてありがとう
相変わらず礼儀だなわしの血も
Ow, 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 ow.
よかったんだが
Ah, this kick is deceivingly fast.
最効果も大切よ。
Until it's frozen.
偉業を見届けよ
Ow!
お父様
Oh, ya ampun. Oh, poor Premiere. So, oh yeah, I need to save Fremine's ulti for that, yeah, because Oh, this standard. Shit. I need to be careful. The queen is hydro and electro, making very hard to fight. Yeah, oh my god, that's getting gun. Nice. Get and managed to interrupt that. Damn it, get interrupted by that. Yeah. That's it? Oh. Ya, that's it. Chan, selamat malam. Ya, aku titip absen ya. Semangat ya. Terima kasih sudah datang ya. Oh ya, aku lihat kamu ini syarat tantangannya buat Resident Evil 4. Itu nggak keberatan apa sih? Berat banget rasanya itu walaupun pakai asli armor ya. Dan ya itu kan ada ini apa ya, karena pakai modnya juga itu kan ada resiko buat nge-crash ya. Ya, tapi mudah-mudahan ini ya, mudah-mudahan sukses ya. Dan senjatanya pakai ini lagi, pakai yang Red 9, Monster Broom Handle. Ya itu senjata kesukaan aku di Resident Evil 4. Itu alasannya satu kenapa aku pengen beli Resident 4 yang ini, yang remaster. Karena itu, karena Monster Broom Handle-nya. Itu suka banget senjatanya. Ya, we did it. Very well.
ほんと子供たちって成長が早いんだから、
Oh yes.
私まだ嬉しくなってきちゃった。
そうかいなら今日のことを他のやつらに伝える役目は任せたよ。
もう行っちゃうの？
お前たちよくやったね。見事だったよ。わしの弟子も見習ってほしいものだ。楽しい茶会はこれでお開きとしよう。また会える日を楽しみにしておるよ。
本当に行っちゃうの？ちょっとバービー。
Barbie ya.
バービーはいつもこんな感じでそそくさとどっか行っちゃうの。秘密主義だから次に何をするかも教えてくれないのよ。
I
でも
suppose.
私の予想だときっとお散歩に行ったんじゃないかしら。とっても健康的よね。バ
Yeah.
ービーはあなたたちの合格を認めてくれた。もちろん私もよ。さあ、こっちに戻ってきてちょうだい。あ、まずは元の大き
Ya,
さに
buat
戻してあ
ya
げないと
taste
ね。
tuh. Ya benar lancar ya, lebaran suit ini soalnya iya kan. Makanya pas aku lihat syaratnya apa nggak kesusahan apa itu buat challenge-nya. Ya. Untuk normal aja sudah susah ya, harusnya Resident Evil 4 soalnya Las Plagasnya nggak macem-macem. Si monyet Basirisnya nggak macem-macem. Terutama yang priestnya ya kan.
少し休んでちょうだい。
ありがとう。
Sengaja pakai armor kasih buat bisa fokusin diri sendiri. Gak perlu bingung kalian. Iya kan, asli itu secara tipikal apa ya, damsel in distress. Apanya manis sih, tapi kadang-kadang ngeselin juga. Ya, feel pretty good to beat the trial.
一息ついたら一緒にドラゴンスパインに行こう。
Ya,
トゥリンを倒すんだな。
ya.
あ
Oh, immediately.
あ、な
Wow.
るべく早く対処した方がいいからね。
I suppose that's true. Okay. So let's go immediately to Dragon Spine. Let me heal first. Yeah, let me heal here. Yeah, we are immediately facing the heart. Yeah. Wait, don't tell me is this the very end? Oh. Yeah, during that time I suppose just continuing it. So if this end quickly, only 45 minutes, I probably will do story quest, yeah, but I do not know which story quest that I will take. Probably Eula. Yeah, probably Eula. I want to do Ganya and Tartaglia too, but probably later on, yeah. Probably I will do Ganyo and Tartaglia before we go to chapter 4. Yeah. Ya, asli beban tuh betina. Oke deh, aku pergi dulu. Ya, terima kasih udah datang ya, Shan ya. Semoga sukses buat challenge Resident Evil 4-nya. Oh ya, I want do Nilo as well. Request questnya apa? Sana ikutin. Oh, ini buat ini ya. Ganyu. Yeah, Nahida also Alhaitham. Oh, Dehya. Definitely I want to do Dehya and Lini. The one that I really want to do is Chlorine. Yeah, Chlorine is because if I'm not wrong, her character quest is quite interesting. I probably will do that. Yeah, I will do Skirt after we finish the chapter. Yeah, the Act 1 chapter 4. Yeah, this one. Chapter 5 Act 4. But chapter 5 Act 6. So we still in the technically still in Natlan chapter. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so we will go the ice. Yeah. Yeah. After this, we definitely will do either Eula or Chlorine. Chlorine, I will test my mommy dream team. Oh, there's a challenge there. Is that? Oh, that's only Samacho. Yeah, this is actually Durin's bones, fossilized Durin's. Especially its rib cage, yeah, because the heart is just under it. Ooh. In 40 seconds, let's go. This is Anemo, I thought it's Cryo. 6, 7.
随分久しぶりに来たけど、相変わらず寒いな。手が凍っちゃいそうだよ。
僕のフードの中に入るかい？
いいのか？温まれるかな？
First time I
いく
go.
らか和らぐはずだ。より温まりたいなら熱
Yeah,
源
as
を
you
探
can
し
see,
て
there is a lot of those amethyst, yeah. Amethyst, red crystal, red, blood ruby.
着いた。
Mm.
すまないパイモン。用事を先に終わらせる。
本当に今も動いてるんだな。
Yeah, it's still alive.
作業している間、周囲を警戒しておいてくれ。
Mm. I wonder though if playable, what is Durin weapon? I hope it's spear, so we can use the dragon spear. Yeah, dragon spear polearm. It's very interesting. We actually use it, making Durin using a weapon made from his fang and claws.
アルベドにとってマリュードリンは同族なのか？それとも竜、人間？もしくは動物とか魔物なのか？
錬金術の観点から言えば、僕もドリン
Yeah,
は
artificial
人造物だ。
creation.
生物学の観点から
I
言
see.
え
Yeah,
ば、
well,
僕た
that's
ちの
true.
間には何の共通点もないし、決して同族じゃない。
アルベドは竜と人間なら人間の方が好きってことか？
I
好
suppose,
き嫌いで
yeah.
はなく、
Mm.
僕は僕を
Mm.
人間の一種だと思っている。
Mm.
命には様々な形があり、それぞれ特別なところがあるんだ。
Yeah, that's true. This actually the point of Albedo's experiment, yeah, during his character quest. His character quest.
僕の錬金術が成功すれば、僕の同族が一人増えるだろう。チビドゥリンから聞いたかもしれないけど、あの子はマリュードゥリンに取って代わろ
Yeah,
うとして。
because Mini Durin, Chibi Durin is the pure good Durin, yeah, pure
人間になり
heart.
たいと思うようになっ
It's
た。
hopefully
確かに
can
興味深くて
counter
挑戦的なことでもある
Durin's
から、
corrupted heart. Yeah.
その気持ちはわかる。
Yeah, do you see this an act of creation? More like not creation, more like recreation, yeah, reconstruction. heck, if is the in term of the necromancy, this is actually resurrection, literally resurrection. Resurrection area, yeah. First will be reanimation, and then resurrection. In alchemical term, this is recreation, yeah. Recreation, reconstruction, and then resurrection. Yeah, first Albedo will reconstruct the body of Durin and recreate its heart, yeah, by merging mini Durin's heart and this living heart to purify it. After that, resurrection to become a living new living being. Hence recreation, yeah. So it's recreate this being from to a new being, even though it's from the same being. Yeah, it's like the ship of Perseus thing. Yeah, is the ship is of Perseus still the same ship, even though it's already being replaced here and there. The parts is being replaced with a new part. If is it still a ship of Perseus, even though it's already changed hand to other person? Yeah, is it still yeah? I mean, if it is it still ship of Perseus? If there is a new captain on the ship, is it still ship of Perseus? If the planks, the mast, the rudder, or the sail has been replaced to a new one? Yeah, basically it. Is it still a Durin, even though it's been created to a new form using fuse with other Durins, mini Durins, yeah.
今回の計画は、広い意味で、過去
Both
と
the
未
past
来
and
に
the
関わ
future.
るもので、多くの人にとって重要だ。計画を遂行する最大の意義もそこにある。そしてチビドゥリンが望む姿になるのは、その次に重要なことだ。この2つのこと以外、つまり僕の個人的な動機は大したことじゃない。
Yeah, I see.
ちょっとした信念みたいなものだよ。
Why Albedo does this? Because he thought this is the right things to do, yeah.
この世界自体を育むことでもあるんだ。
I
より
see.
完璧な形で命を誕生させる。それは世界をより良くすることとも言える。なすべきかどうかではなく、そうしたいかどうかだ。
Whether it's to be done or
錬
not.
金術師の目的は、さまざまな知識を吸収して理解すること。僕はずっと
So,
この道
so
を歩んできた。
Albedo doing this
も
not
ちろん
because he
今回の
has
ことを
to,
実験だ
but
とは
because
思っ
this
てい
is
ない
in
よ
the。pursuit of knowledge and the betterment of the world, yeah.
これはモンドに関わることで、僕はセピロス騎士団の一員だからね。この答えで
Yeah,
満足
so
できた
yeah.
かい？
So the betterment of the world and for yeah, as his duty for as the captain of the Favonius Knight. Yeah. Well enough, thank you. Okay, the heart is stopped. Okay. So that's the essence of this heart, yeah.
金色の力が竜の心臓を拘束したぞ。
ドゥリンの心臓は大きいし、そのすべてが必要なわけじゃない。
I see. So the
コ
core
アの
radiation
部
set.
分だけを回収した。これでもう心臓が動くことはないだろう。今回ドゥリンの肉体はようやく死ねるはずだ。
Yeah.
そういえば町にいる偽物のヘルターはどうなったんだ？それに他にも
Yeah, what the doppelgangers and the people at the Rockland of Durins?
新たなドゥリンを創造することは彼らの受けた影響を取り除くことと同
I
義でもある。
see. So when new Durins
連
emerge,
星人は完成
the
する。
old Durin influence will be disappeared.
一連の厄介な問題も解決できるだろう。
Yeah, it's like overrating the program, yeah. The program array. Okay, let's back to Mondstadt. Oh, to the gate, front of the gate.
今日はここまでにしよう。
Oh,
付き合ってくれてありがとう。
already?
気にすんな。オイラたちもすごいものを見せてもらったし。
Yeah, but I still
ウ
want
ィ
to
ンド
go
ブルーム
more.
祭の
Yeah.
期間中、
Mm.
モンドはとても賑やかで楽しいところに
Oh
なる。
yeah, forget about this Windbloom
That's what you need to
Festival. Yeah.
お気に入りのものを探してみるといい。
そういえ
That's
ば
the Harvestum
今年のウィンドブルーム
season.
祭のスターは誰になるんだろうな。
Mm-hmm.
オイラたちずーっとバタバタしてるし、街で人
Yeah, I want to
助けして
see
る
the
のって
two
一体
previous Windbloom
お
Festival.
祭りの日になればわかるさ。
Mm-hmm. But until 2 days later, 2 days later, okay, let's just just wait inside the city proper. Do not want to being stand there suspiciously for 2 days outside the city gate. That can be bad. That can raise question. Yeah, at least found a bench or something and sit there and wait. Ah yeah, good hunter ya. Okay, let's achievement. Let me change my party setup to yeah. Where's good? Yeah, if I early get Dahlia, I will change Singchui to Dahlia because if, the shield for Goro and Dahlia is actually very complemental. Yeah. Initially, I actually want to change Gaming for Toma because Toma actually not a very not a good shielder as well, not too bad fielder. But I love Gaming more than Toma. So yeah. So now we can have 2 shielder in the here. So day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow lands. Yeah, let's wait until 8. Okay, what happened after this? If it's actually end exactly at 10 p.m., I will not do the star request. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay,
ウィンドブルーム
go to the
祭の本番
plaza.
がもうすぐ始まるぞ。
Okay, we
早
go.
く見に行こうぜ。
Yeah, go to the Cathedral Plaza. Okay, let's teleport to. Oh, I wanna know why the waypoint in here is one of the belfry of Fofunius Barak headquarters. That is very interesting.
Yeah.
What quest is that though? Yeah, oh yeah, in that sister. Okay. To the story mode. Why I hear the the sound entering domain?
皆も知っての通り、
It's night?
今年のウィンドブルーム祭は困難に満ちていたが、我
Ah,
々
Harta
は
is here.
一丸となることで
Yeah, all yeah.
モン
The
ドに侵
rest
入
of
す
the
る敵を
net
撃退
captain
で
is
きた。
here.
今年度のウィンドブルーム祭のス
Artes,
ターは
Note is here.
まさにこたびの騒動で多大な貢献をしてくれた人物となる。彼は屈強とは言えない見た目だが、戦いの流れを読むことと人々の心をなだめることに長けている。自分なりの方法で皆をサポートしてくれた。では、今年のウィンドブルーム祭のスター
Hey,
に
Fenty!
盛大な拍手を。
Wimbledon
銀
Star,
融詩人
yeah.
のウェンティ殿だ。
おやったウェンティだ。
Give the
本当に僕でいいの？
yeah. This the same like during the Fountain Film Festival, the first Fountain Film Festival, yeah. Like Furina getting a Furina Award for the best director. Now Fenty get Wimbledon Star for being Fenty. Ah, yeah.
何を言う。
Mm.
ウェンティ殿こそ適任だ。
Mm-hmm.
わかった。じゃあ、
Mm.
堂々と酒場に入って飲み物をねだっちゃうよ。
Oh,
ああ、
oh, what?
ウィンドブルーム祭のスターからのお願いを断る人などいないだろう。なんならグラスを手に
Don't
選ば
do
れた
that.
気持ちを語ってくれてもいい。
Oh, drunk bad speech, yeah.
それじゃあ、僕の気持ちはこの歌で送らせてもらうよ。
Oh.
最高の銀融詩人のショーが始まる。聞いておくれ。
Oh. Is this the end cutscene? Yeah, is this the ending? Albedo? Yeah, his project with Durin is just starting, yeah.
ここに構築の祈りを捧げる。
What? Why are you doing it in the back of Fafuni? Yeah, Fafuni's barrack. This is hardly. Yeah, this is on top of the barrack. Yeah, this hardly secret this place. Let's at least using. Oh, because the ley lines.
無害の大地よ、流れゆく水よ、精錬の火よ、
Yeah.
不欲の風よ。
Oh.
18と世界、そして20のパスを通り。
And people actually distracted by the Wimble Festival. It's very interesting. Only a few that actually noticed that the leylands in monsters being utilized by Albedo to requesting a being here.
不朽のムクロを神聖なる血肉と化せ。賢者たちよ、我が偉業を刮目せよ。
Ini Durin. Oh. Even until now, Fenty is still playing a part, yeah, to save monster.
どう？よかったでしょ？
He truly is the strongest god in Tefat, yeah, strongest Archon. Yeah, that is Durin reborn. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
うまくいったか？
Yeah, I thought we will do that in Dragon's Pen, yeah, in front of the heart. No, Albedo utilizing Mondstadt Leylands to do that. That's yeah. Yeah, probably because this resurrection, the recreation and reconstruction project of Durance requires so much magic power. And since the Windbloom Festival is a perfect cover and Fenty's song actually distracting most of the people. Only a few people that actually notice. Mona, Vashil, Temius, Sucrose, and Dahlia of course noticed this. And I don't know if Razor noticed this as well though. But yeah, only a few people, even within the Night of Venus, noticed that the Leylands under Mondstadt being utilized in such extreme degree. Yeah, intriguing, very intriguing. Yeah.
じゃあチビドリンはもう人間になったんだな。
でも構築されたばかりの体は
Ah, I see. Ah, yeah. It's the same as
しばら
Necro.
くそっとしておいてあげよ
Yeah, it's same as Necromancy, indeed. Yeah, when you reanimated and resurrected a being, yeah, into Necro being, not just simply a walking skeleton or zombie. That's literally what that's it. Just simple reanimation. But reanimation and resurrection is take a long time because as you bring these dead people back to life, their body will still fragile. They need to properly, well, quote unquote, heal from the process of this reanimation and reconstruction. Yeah, as in this part is actually from the reconstruction and recreation process, because yeah, it's literally stitch up all the wound back together. So yeah, so they basically in the simplest sense, let the body cook for a little while so they can properly stabilize. Yeah, incredible work, Albedo.
う。ありがとう。今回は確かに大事を成した。
よ 今どんな気分だ？
Yeah, about that.
望んでいたことをやり遂げ
Oh,
目標も達成できたから悪くない気分だよ。
I see.
彼女が見たらきっといつもと違った表情を見せてくれるだろう。
彼女？
See?
僕の師匠にして母の
Ah,
レインドットさ
Renduter.
もう
You
だいぶ
saw
前だけ
her?
ど彼女が
Mm.
僕をモンドに向かわせた時ある
The,
大きな課
to
題
find
を
the
与えた
truth
んだ。
of the world. Oh.
世界の真相を探せというね。僕の推測を確かめるのに少し時間がかかったけど結果は予想通りだった。
Oh, the reconnaissance team is here.
自分の生
Mika,
活を
Ember,
見つける
and
こと
Yula.
が世界の真相につながるんだ。
Mhm.
生活することは大半の人からすると全く難しいことじゃないだろう。
Yeah, that's true, that's
で
true.
も
For
僕のような
yeah,
存在から
most
すると
people, it's
それ
easy
は
thing to find what
多
is the
く
truth
を
of
意
the
味
world.
する。
But
自分を知り
someone as smart as
世界
Albedo
を
is
知る。
digging deep,
自分を理
deeper
解
and
し
deeper and deeper.
他
Yeah,
人を理解する
to get the purest
僕と世
knowledge,
界
the
の
purest
間に
truth
は
of the world. Yeah.
生活がある。
Mm.
本物の人間であるならそれがなければならない。だからホムンクルスが
Mhm.
生活を見つけられた
To
時
find the truth
それ
of the
はあ
world.
る程度
Yeah,
世界を知ったことだ。
because in
つまり
a way,
真相を
another
見つ
yeah,
け
lack
た
of better
とい
term,
うことにな
Albedo
る。
is never alive
な
to
る
begin
ほど。
with. She know, yeah, he know better
だ
than
から
an
雪山の魔物た
automaton.
ちはお前の代わりになろうとしたり、
Uh,
本土に攻め込んだりしてきたんだな。
yeah, so basically Albedo is living without life. So seeking the truth of the world is like seeking life itself for Albedo. Oh. Yeah, yeah, I can relate to that. Even even though I'm not alchemist, I'm a historian. Yeah, I'm still seeking what really happened in the past. Yeah, in the history. What is the truth of the past? The purest truth. That's why one of the ideas of being historian is question everything. Always ask. Always questioning.
ただ生きるだけではなく生活を理解した時に本物の人間になれる。
Having life is what makes you true. Yeah.
彼女はこれを伝えたかったんだろう。
Mhm.
でも今回の件で新たなヒントを得たよ。人間になるのはただの始まりに過ぎない。
Mhm.
人間としてどう決断して
Hmm.
人間の家族とどのような関係を築いていくのか。多くの人からするとこの数日に起きたことはただの恐ろしい不気味な出来事でしかないだろう。
Family life, family is bad,
だけど
most
僕にとっ
likely.
てそれは生きることの一部なんだ。これから僕の兄弟は前のように自由に生きることはできないだろう。彼も僕と同じようにこの世界を歩み
Yeah, that's true.
人間という枷と共
Now
に生きてい
with
く。
Gurins finally having a human body, new body,
まあ
he
そもそ
need
も
to step
母が
outside
特殊だ
into
から
the
ね。
light and face
この世
the
界には
human life.
さま
Yeah.
ざまな家庭がある。
Mm.
小さな店に根を張る人もいれば
Mm.
農場に根を張る人もいる。僕たちは多分庭園に根を張っているんだ。
Aw.
そして今や僕の
Yeah.
立派な庭師
In
に
a
なった。
way, you are a gardener. Yeah. As long as you feel you get something from experience.
Ah.
Yeah. Mhm.
師匠は顔を出さなかったけどアリスさん以外の魔女界の人が知っていたということは彼
I
女も
see.
僕
So,
のしたことを
Renduter is actually
黙認
never
してくれたって
showing
ことだろう。
saw her face.
どうやら
Interesting.
ナベリウスを飲み込んだ後
Differing the berries.
母はようやく安らぎを得たようだ。
What is
もしそうだ
Naberius?
としたら僕は心から嬉しく思うよ。彼女だって生まれた時から狂気じみていたわけじゃないからね。
Ah.
ナベリウスを飲み込んだ。
Yeah. What is Naberius?
それって何なんだ？
生の失勢だよ。
Oh, ruler of life, the goddess of the god of life. Yeah. We
この間
yeah.
アリスさんが教えてくれたんだ。けど正直僕はそれほど驚きを感じていない。
So we
師匠は
yeah.
遅かれ早かれそうしていただろうからね。
Yeah, we met during Natlan Alcon Quest. We met the ruler of Underworld. Yeah, the ruler of the Night Kingdom. We also met the ruler of Death. Yeah. And now we actually know that the ruler of life is being well, eaten by a rhino, one of the Hacken Circle. I wonder how do you eat a god or a goddess this one? Yeah, Hacken Circle is very scary. This witch coffin is very scary.
それにナベリウスは完全に消えたわけではな
Not
く、
good.
彼女と融合しただけに
Oh,
過
wow.
ぎない。
So technically, Randodder
僕が
is
性の疾
the
病に
rule
つい
of
て知っ
life
ているの
now.
はこれくらいだ。
Randodder is Nebrus,
今
Nebrus
回
is
の協力に
Randodder.
感謝するよ。苦境の中でも僕と一緒にいてくれたこ
And
と、
this makes
礼を言わ
sense.
せてほしい。
Yeah, this makes sense. That's why Randodder actually managed to create a life. Like Albedo and Durins, and this actually makes life make sense as well during last year summer event with mini Durins. That Randodder R B Barbelots, Alice, and M. I forget what is the full name of M. Creating this this storybook, living storybook. Yeah, this makes sense. And if I'm not wrong, Randodder actually warned M about creating these Durins in storybook because it's could be in disaster. It's mirroring the tragedy in the outside. Yeah, this makes absolutely sense that Randodder are able to create a life. Because, well, she have been not swallowed, merged into the rule of life itself.
当たり前だろ。だって友達なんだから。
Paimon, that's my thunder.
そう言ってもらえて少し気持ちが楽になったよ。後で神団長に報告するとき、この喜びも共有
Aw,
してお
thank
こ
you.
う。
If you want, I can do that to myself, yeah.
頑張れよ。
それじゃまたね。
Yeah, mata ay mas. Yeah, mati ao. Yeah.
今回はすごいことになったな。しかもウィンドブルーム祭の期間中にだなんて。そうだ。ウィンドブルーム祭のスターが決まったけど、今年の風の花って何になるんだろうな。
Oh.
パイモンは何だと思う？
Oh, Fenty, is she still here?
兼用やろう。用事は終わったのか？
Don't death party.
風の花を教えに来てあげたよ。
Hmm.
今年はセシリアの花さ。
Oh,
ど
Cecilia.
うかな？
Yeah, it's quite fitting. Cecilia's mean is, a longing, a very long, very long longing, prolonged longing, yeah, it's quite fitting.
遊興者の
The
真
feeling of the
心、
prodigal son.
情緒あふれるこの言葉は、
Mm.
まるでこの季節の風のようだ。
Mm-hmm.
旅人、手を出して。
Oh, what is it?
君とアルベドが魔女会の試練に無事合格して、魔女たちは大喜びだったよ。アルベドは欲しいものを手に入れたわけだし、君にも報酬をあげないとね。
Oh,
こ
really?
れは魔女からのプレゼントだ。中には無二の秘密が隠されている。今覗いちゃダメだよ。
Hmm?
その時が来るまで待つようにね。
Oh,
なんだか不思議な感じだな。魔女らしいっちゃらしいけど。
not
君
open
ほ
right
どふさわしい人はいないっ
away. So the
て
hackers practically gifted me the
安心
traveler
して受け取ってく
a
れ。
Pandora box. Alright, thanks.
どういたしまして。
Hmm?
ま、僕はただの使い走りだけどね。でも僕も人助けをしたわけ
Oh,
だし、
Fenty.
ご褒美をもらってもいいと思うな。
Mm-hmm.
今回は大活躍だったもんな。
Don't say that, Paimon.
お酒をおごるっていう
That's coming from your pocket, Paimon, not mine.
約束だよ。
うん
すっぽかさないでね。
もちろんだぞ。後で酒場に行こうぜ。
やったー。嬉しくて、今にも空を飛んじゃいそうだ。やっぱりお祭りって素晴らしいね。
Mm-hmm.
賛美される愛は
When
消
locked
え、
man for the song to tell.
渓谷に残るは災いのみ。
Mm-hmm. Aww.
かくも過酷な運命を誰が受け入れられよう。
Mm-hmm.
救いの勇士はまだ現れないのか。風に漂う香りを捉えるがごとく、
He sought wisdom
心の
untold.
奥底を見通す者が
Oh yeah, during interlude, Fan TVS still
不
not
滅
come
の
back
死体は
yet.
拭われ
I wonder if
獅子
what
島の輝きへ
its
と
English will sound
歩
like.
んでい
Yeah.
けるだろ
Yeah, it's finished. It's only an hour. Yeah. Yeah, definitely we will do the Korean story quest. Yeah. That will be this fast. Yeah, prologism. Okay, that's just one get. Now we get to back to Fontaine. Oh yeah, before that, let me change the language setting back to English. Cause this is before what everything that happened. Okay, so let me restart the game first. Yeah, I'll be right back soon. Yeah, be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. New PC is loading faster later than old PC. Oh yeah, I want to continue playing Honkai Star Rail though, but not have the time. Probably after should I play Return to Higher after I finish the chapter 4? Yeah, no. Yeah, chapter 4, act 6 of Genshin Impact. Yeah, I wonder. Also, yeah, the new character for not Kaya, the robot mate. Yes, I really like to pull for that. Okay, we actually back. Let me turn to the scene again. Yeah, that robot mate is actually, yeah, piqued my interest very much. So yeah, I will pull for her. Definitely will pull for her. Okay, so what's this? Oh yeah, the guide. Okay. I should not do that. I should not do that. I should just do that before. No, that fat thing being forced to be used. Oh well. So we will do story quest and we go to Natlan. I wonder how long it will last. I wonder. Yeah, hopefully not more than 1.5 hour. Yeah. So let's go. Judgment Day. Go to Fontaine. Yeah. As for this, let me using my okay. I want to bring Lini as well. Yeah. This squad is good enough. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, that's
Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there?
yeah.
They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Yeah, what happens here? It's unusual to see you two like this.
Still no dice?
Huh?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already.
What's this?
Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end.
Huh?
And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
Oh.
What about
Chiori
Chiori and Charlotte?
What
I
that?
feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off, too, so
Aw.
I don't want to bother them either.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Clorand, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners, how are you all doing?
Huh.
Yeah.
Navia?
Is it me or Navia suddenly developing a certain accent? Just probably just me.
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep. This is our chance.
Mommy? What's this? Yeah. What are you going to do?
Do you need our help with
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's this about?
precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
What kind of problems?
Traveler, Paimon,
Yes.
would you join us and play Mars Shosei Hunter
The
Judgment Day?
Play tabletop game.
Mara Shosei what now?
Uh-huh.
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a
Uh-huh.
local roleplay adventure club.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put
No.
out games that allow you to participate in a story and role-play characters with your friends.
Yeah, basically
Oh,
D&D
I love their stuff ever
in
since I was a
Genshin.
kid.
That sounds super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Clorand and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them.
Oh,
And when they asked,
new story, yeah.
of course, I couldn't refuse.
Uh-huh.
I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Ah. But the
Generally
script, yeah.
speaking,
Never
scripts
thought
at
it's
that level
Clorand
of development
and now
have a
he's
lot of
such a
issues.
nerd, yeah.
but I
Aw,
think this one
so
is pretty
cute.
solid. The author obviously put a lot of work into the
Mm.
story, and the world building is also quite credible.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet. No
spoiler.
spoilers, please.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4.
Oh.
Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
You are right. That is a big problem. Who's the fourth player? I will not give Paimon. Here.
So, you're saying you'll help us out? I knew I could count on you, partner.
Oh.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal. Is that okay?
That's
Yeah.
not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players, and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Okay.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Yeah, call me in for a great script.
Well,
yeah.
that solves our problem. You have our thanks.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting
I'll
me
grab the
again
script
as well.
manager from the club right away.
Oh, script
The
manager.
script manager.
Here, yeah, not
Didn't you
DM,
just say
gadget
that you
master,
gave
yeah.
Clorand the script?
Hmm.
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script.
Oh.
In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete.
Oh.
The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives.
Oh, still
On top
getting
of that,
written.
In
yeah.
order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life.
What?
We'll only know where we should go once the script manager reveals the starting location.
That's interesting. Real life D&D.
Whoever wrote
Yeah.
the script really did put in a lot of work.
Yeah, literally combining
And it's got a
D&D
real
and
healthy
scavenger
amount of
hunt. Yeah.
suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
I look
Wow.
forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go
Interesting.
meet up with the others first? They should all be waiting at Shiorya Boutique. I'll come over with the script manager as soon as I find them.
Sounds good. Remember to always watch where you're going, and don't rush.
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something.
You remind me Eva.
Let me
I'm
think.
Eva. I'm just
What
turned
kind of character should
5.
I play this time?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this
Damn.
time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade
Sweat.
every animal you come across.
So basically, Navia is our resident horny bard who like to seduce everything and everything that anything. But why we in Chiorya Boutique? Why we play in the boutique? Oh, Furina and Net is here. Eline.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with
Yeah,
you too.
I should play this after I play
What a
Furina's
pleasant
story.
surprise.
Yeah,
I assume
counter
you'll be
quest,
joining
yeah.
us for the game then?
Yeah.
Linny, Farina!
Yeah.
Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are
Yeah,
you
you-
also
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything.
Oh,
I haven't taken part in many formal club activities.
I see.
Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM.
Oh, really? You professional
Still,
GM?
I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah, being a GM sometimes is stressful because, well, the player can be nuts. Yeah, now it's the GM turn to become nuts and make the the new GM lose hair.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Claran simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good
Good script?
script
What
worth
script?
experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
If you're
That's it?
interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first,
Eh.
especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
You'll join.
Do you
You like
participate in a lot of
for this like
tabletop
Escoffier of
You
movie
can say
production,
that.
yeah, script writing.
She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Oh,
Right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
who?
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of
Really?
mine.
You senior GM? Wow.
I'm so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
So if we have problem with any rules, do we have to submit the duel request to you?
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players.
Oh, such
I
a good
maintain a clear
GM
boundary
then,
between my
yeah.
professional and personal lives.
Yeah.
The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor.
Oh yeah, how so Karen can separate between work and and daily life. Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot because of that. They probably will put Karen though, but her weapon is still not good enough. Yeah, my mommy team, I still need to build more. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, cloning is type of fun GM. Yeah, there is basically there is two type of GM when playing D&D. A fun GM can kada a bit of yes man, allow almost everything, and there is called the rule lawyer. Basically, they're the stickler of the the stickler of the rules in in D&D. This type of GM, the rule lawyer is hardly hardly ever compromise, but there is a workaround. Yeah, there is a lot of rule and mechanic in D&D that's kind of make a broken, especially if you fighter. That's the reason why I like a fighter when play D&D. You literally can bullshit stuff go.
But
And
in
you
my
hit
personal
how
life,
many times?
I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Aww.
Well,
Yeah.
you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Ah, I see.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
Well,
So
she is
you want to
actually
see me
Joel,
cry?
yeah.
That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
Please don't.
No,
That's not
not what I
why, man. Yeah, by the way, why are we playing in the set of boutique?
I'm back.
Yeah?
Here, allow me to introduce you to the script
Oh,
manager.
I know! Yeah!
Florian.
Yeah, I know Florian!
Pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah, we met him before, outside the blacksmith, outside the blacksmith, when during Frina's, character quest, he actually being asked by one of the noble to be a second, in the duel, yeah. Oh, I want to dress as Mercurial Hunter, the Master Duelist. It looks so dapper and interesting. Yeah, I want that.
Hello. Wait, are you a champion duelist
Yeah, champion
too,
duelist.
Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
I see. So I'm mistaken
That
then.
sounds
yeah.
like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway,
Don't get
allow me to
mistaken,
give you a brief
though.
introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marushose hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashose hunters. Is that a
Oh, no problem at all.
Oh,
I can
want...
give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose hunters were people who dedicate themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
Cassiodor for... Oh!
But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
I see. Interesting. Even we actually...
And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
Visit the Remurian ruins before doing Escoffier...
Brave hunters,
yeah,
are you
Escoffier
ready
story
to set out on an
quest.
unknown adventure?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your heroic journey.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative.
Yeah.
What does the message in the envelope say?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue.
Oh.
Seems like they have everything prepared. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
Okay.
Hunter Squad, move out!
Yeah, this is actually a very interesting tech with tabletop game, yeah. So we actually literally doing the legwork, yeah, doing the journey. See, yeah, doing scene by scene. Oh yeah, there is this anecdotes. I want to do that as well later on. I love this anecdotes event. Now I am contemplating to do that after I finish the next main quest story. Yeah. Why we are here? There's a lot of monsters here. And there's a chest there. Oh, I very tempted to get that. Oh, this is this is a silly chest. I can defeat this quite enough.
Scatter! Charge! Propagate! Press the advantage!
Short bring frame name for this. Ow!
Advance!
Ow! Okay. Oh, I think I know one of the silly is in here. Yeah, that's a silly. Why there's a swan here? How many silly did it take? Normally, if this kind of chest need at least 3 silly, yeah? Only 2. Where's the rest of the silly? If the the code is indicated, probably around here. Hey, sorry to kill you off. I just need to make sure if you're heading any silly or not. No, maybe here.
Propagate!
Is that I need the material from you guys? Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, there is this probably here. Let's see this. Okay, not here. Oh, there's a time challenge there. Oh, yeah, it's my exploration brain kicking in. Probably need to remind myself to visit this place again later on. Yeah, where is the other silly though? Yeah, this make me itch. Huh? What's there over there? Oh, just a crab. Yeah, where is this other silly though? It's unlikely actually going too far from around here. Is this around this being, yeah, normally?
Charge! Follow my lead. Scatter! Rally! Fall in! Propagate!
Not here too. It's that is only lead me there. Let me try once more. Again, I'm sorry if it's just take too long, just because I want to get this chest. Yeah, it's unlikely going this far though. Way too far for a silly to travel. But it's not that far for how far is silly travel. Yeah, what is in there? I can see from here. At first I thought it's just a crab. There's something in water here. Oh, there is no, yeah. Oh, yeah, there is another chest around here, definitely. And there's still, yeah. Ah, oh yeah, I forget what this. The echoing, yeah. The cons of echoing. Yeah. Oh. Come on, hurry up, little silly. Yeah, I forget this mechanic exists. I thought it's just on the decoration. No, it's actually a cons. I need to stiff at this again. Because normally we need to do the blubber beast water spirit, yeah. What's this? Why it's I'm there? Oh. Oh, come on!
Scatter!
Oh, just you. Need your raw material anyway. And here, just got. Grab the water. Okay, so the silly is here, the third silly. Okay. Oh yeah, on top of that. Sorry, Bubble Beast, I did your material.
Let's distribute these among our forces.
Oh, why is we being live very high? For Hydroculus first. Is that the set? Oh yeah, that's the set. Sorry if it looks cruel to killing these all bumblebees, but I need their materials. Sorry. Okay, this is the set.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the phaetometer is here and ready to go for us.
Phaetometer?
The phaetometer.
Yeah, what's that?
What's that?
Phaetometer?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure.
Ah!
We'll need to use it when we try to use certain skills.
So,
And
is
what
that
about
using
all
dice,
the
yeah?
dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
Yeah, about
That's
that.
what the message said.
Oh, really?
Really? That's
So nice, yeah.
It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Yeah.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
No, you're not. No, they're not.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Yeah.
Snack hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Yeah. Good story, making
Very
a good
fair.
food taste
Then,
better.
let us begin.
Mhm.
First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you
Oh,
and write down your name and profession.
character sheet, yeah.
You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Okay.
In this story, everyone is a Marashose hunter.
Ooh.
To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, so that's the
As
badge, yeah.
hunters, you
Yeah,
have
that's like
proficiency in
Harper badge,
swordsmanship
yeah.
and fighting by default. So there's no
Harper
need to
is the
allocate any additional
harp
skill
badge.
points to
No,
those
it's
areas.
headband.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part to all of this? Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own. Maybe Paimon can just stick with you?
Sure.
Why don't you share a character card then? The traveler will be the Marashose hunter, and you can be his little floating assistant.
No, appreciation.
Kinda like in real life.
So, for the name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Yep.
Yep.
It can be any name you like.
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life,
But still
as
yourself. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associated checks.
I'll take persuasion and investigation.
Again.
Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence. Good idea, Navia. Just as expected of a veteran player.
Veteran Bard.
So, should we also take those skills then?
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills.
Yeah, that's true.
For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Basically this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Let me see. I'll take
Art performance.
and performance.
It's so you,
I'm
Luna.
not quite sure what use will be.
Oh,
but
that will be
I'm not
useful.
as knowledgeable about the other skills, and I am not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
Oh.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Cooking medicine inside. I tend to use medicine though because, well, yeah, even though in my favorite skill, yeah, my favorite job in the Ragnarok 2, even though it's actually very subpar game, I like become a doctor, yeah, a doctor subquest. Yeah. So I will use learn medicine. It's actually very important, important skill. It's like alchemist, but also a healer, yeah.
Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you.
Then next will be insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Sounds useful.
And yeah,
So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
yep, I'm sure. Cooking, yeah. Just using open fire anyway.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one final skill.
True skill.
You
This skill.
all pick such classic skills. It's fine to go a little bit out of the box, you know.
Oh,
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this
Sorry.
one here.
Summon.
Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Oh, Clarence veteran GM intuition is actually flaring up. Oh, don't tell me Navia is actually what actually play Murder Hobo once more. Yeah, one time more than it's she should be.
I saw that one just now as well. The description says, This skill can be used under certain circumstances
This
to summon characters or
archetype.
creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
Oh no.
The script's world-building rules, huh? But how are we supposed to know what a Marashose hunter can summon?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
Davia, you evil!
You've convinced Paimon. Let's learn summon then.
Poor Chlorine.
I can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters, we can begin. Since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time, though, let me ask,
Oh, what is it?
would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode?
Authentic mode.
What's the difference between the two?
Yeah.
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the
I
players and the
see.
results of the Fatometer. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences. If
Yeah.
you choose to play in authentic
Crit,
mode,
crit fail.
every time
Roll
you
one.
elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the Fatometer to see whether you succeed or fail, and face any consequences that may follow.
Yeah, basically it's normal
If
the
you
end,
choose
yeah.
easy mode instead, every check
That
will
will
be
be-
successful by
Aww.
default, and you won't have to worry about luck playing a factor.
No, that's not fun. Yeah, a random checks literally using cards rather than dice. Probably it's kind of a bit better, yeah. But still, what? Some like dice, yeah. The random check trigger the Vetometer often serve indicator destiny course and success or failure of the action. Press to draw a card and get random number between 1 and 220. If the number displayed is greater than equal the check difficulty, you will pass the check, otherwise you will fail. Okay. Players role playing and the scene in the story can sometimes affect the result of the check. Your current check bonus will add to your randomly draw numbers, making it easier to pass check. In easy mode, all checks are considered successful by default.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story, I suppose I should pick easy mode. I'd feel bad if I brought the team down by failing my checks.
It's okay.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about
RNG.
that. RNG is the lifeblood of role-playing games. I'm going with authentic mode for sure. Never knowing what you might have to overcome. Ugh, doesn't that sound exciting?
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
Oh, Bruna still have PTSD from
All
her
right,
role
then
as
I'll mark down Farina for easy mode.
yeah, from her role
All her
as
checks
a
will be
fake
successful
Archon.
by default. As usual, Navia
Then
and Minnie
Minnie
will play
play
on authentic mode.
Okay.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
I don't think mode. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
No, I really see the
Honestly,
nightmare.
I don't think Clorand would make things too difficult for us, no matter what the Fatometer says.
Isn't
that
that
right,
right,
Chlorine?
Corinne?
No,
No promises. Oh,
That wasn't super reassuring.
no promises are made.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's get started. I want to experience at least a good chunk of the story today.
Speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Yeah, about that. Why
Well,
here?
that's because
Because?
a long time ago,
Oh wow!
back when human civilization was
beautiful.
still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence. Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness,
So this is
and in doing
yeah,
so, subdue each and every monster that sought their
yeah,
destruction.
this is the
They became
birthplace
known
of
as the
Marshall Hunters.
Marashose Hunters.
Oh, what's this? Oh, this is loading screen. Oh, this beautiful loading screen. Ah. If I could, I want to play this again. Yeah.
Sometime later,
Why are you in
as a
Mondstadt?
member of the Marashose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place. Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow Marashose hunters.
Yeah, it's like a meeting in the
likely
bar,
led to this
yeah, but
location after
in
receiving
this
the
case,
same
meeting in the
commission
beach, yeah.
as you.
You're all Marashose hunters too, right?
Oh,
Allow
Navia
me to
version is
introduce
very,
myself. The
yeah.
name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side.
Yeah. Her character very cute. Oh, this style, I like this style. Especially the color, yeah. It's a bit of fading, but it's making like an old storybook. Yeah, I like this style a lot.
What's
Especially the
to
coloring.
traveling
Yeah.
together? We can help each other out on the road.
Hey, I hope I can draw like this. Yeah, draw and color like this.
Okay.
Oh,
Count
lady.
me in.
Why lady use? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's not an apex. Yeah. That is magnifying, yeah, magnifying monocle, yeah, monocle. Yeah, monocle or like monocular, yeah.
My name is Linny. I've been wandering since I was little
Oh, why
and
suddenly
picked
I
up
want
a few
to
less
eat-
than legal tricks along the way.
It's
I was adopted by a Marashose hunter and later chose to follow in his footsteps.
Aww. At least no sad backstory here. Yeah, it's kinda in the ending tradition that there is kinda dwelling with their sad backstory.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone? It sounds like they've done this dozens of times.
Yes, Farina, use your acting skill. This is
My
about.
name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even
Her
though
color a
I'm
bit much though,
Marshall
here.
Say hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
Hey,
That's
really cool.
Yeah.
you can do it,
Farina,
Farina.
yeah.
That's exactly how it's done.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to this Marashose hunter right here.
Hello. I wonder what's my.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was
Oh!
a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal others.
Oh, I wonder if the character sheets would look like if we chose other skill, yeah, like the cooking and the insight first. Yeah, very interesting. So because I chose a medicine, we can kind of like a doctor, yeah. White long jacket and this medicinal pouch and also ball pen.
Oh, welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover. You can take care of the healing at the back.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads,
It's
To the honorable and trustworthy Marashose hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness. We beseech you, please help us resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home.
yeah, basically just ordinary hero story, yeah.
The layout of this city looks super familiar. It kind of reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
Yeah, it is
The
Mondstadt.
scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming up with the map.
That's normal
As
actually.
experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell.
Aww.
Its
I can
hollow gates are
imagine
open to you,
Mondstadt as
beckoning
empty
you
city,
to
yeah.
come forth and bring salvation back to the town.
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
Yeah.
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents
Oh,
of the city
this-
issued this commission
Oh,
together.
they're pitching in? That's
They
usual.
sensed that things were not right within the kingdom, and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
It's very unusual commission, yeah,
You
because
look up
the
and see a
commission
tavern
is
nearby. It appears to
sent
be
by
open for
everyone
the
that
day.
pitching in. Normally
Why
just
don't we go
representative.
check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
Aw. Yeah, this is definitely monster. Tavern. Wait. Tavern?
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Trouble or drunk?
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today,
Yeah.
don't you think?
In any game, DM also play
hello.
as the NPC, yeah?
I suppose you're right.
Melancholic young
The
woman.
weather today is quite lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Wait, what?
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question you're supposed to ask.
Yeah.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't
You
even
would
take
take
cooking
cooking
as one of your
skill
proficiencies.
proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef. Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
So you're someone who barely smiles
That's
and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Navi.
Hey, did she just... Huh?
Just me? No, the GM, just you.
Glorian must have broke character for a second.
Yep.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do insight check.
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so I'll be the one consulting the fatometer.
Okay. Check completed. What do I get?
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time and begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms. You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
You married? Something happened to your husband?
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
And?
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
Yeah.
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
Oh.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic.
Oh, why I
and
suddenly
wait for
start
good
to
news.
be feeling
We
sleepy
don't
now?
always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
That's another pop to the GM to
I'll
Corin.
do my best. You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Okay, another door of resurrection is activated. Okay, go further. Okay, what happened in this marketplace?
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet.
What happens here?
A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Hi?
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
That's true.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
Clarine's voice acting so... Yeah, Colin voice actor like a dude playing dude, acting as another dude. That's so funny.
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
Right?
What do you know? War's nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
No. That's
But he still
persuade.
might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Well, persuade him, Navia.
Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned, would it happen to be against the monsters outside the city? If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Okay. Persuasion check. 8. What do I get? 19! Whoa! That's high number. Yeah, check success.
Well, things are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes.
Oh.
We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat.
Oh,
Who knows?
this is during the
Maybe
time
they've been in
of
cahoots
nobles
with the
in
monsters
Mondstadt,
all
yeah.
along.
During the
is
three nobles' house. Gunhilders, Ragnarvalder, and
That's
Lawrence.
all the information you need, right? Off with you now. I've still got business to do.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Why Navia is talking to the GM constantly? You'll get kicked, you know?
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Where?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Okay, let's go to, yeah, City Square. Lower Square, actually.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he
What
shakes
happened,
his
sir?
head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him. Hello, sir.
I'm
Is
sleepy.
there anything I can do to help you?
Huh?
Oh, wait, you're...
You are? I am?
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
You
You
know?
recognize us?
Yeah, no, you know us?
Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yeah.
Yes, yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come. Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
What happened here?
Yeah, what happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives.
Why?
This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marashose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back.
Yeah, why Cloran acting this adjustment like Fenty, yeah? Like Fenty voice.
However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has
seal?
lost its power. Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
Oh.
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
Yeah, about that.
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal
I
with them.
see.
Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them.
I see.
What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore.
It's been that long,
When I
huh?
was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you.
I
To be
see.
perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man
Okay.
is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Aw.
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to
Yeah,
find them.
information.
Can you give us any leads?
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location.
Outside the city? We
Oh,
were outside the
although-
city.
If you leave the capital through the main gate and
Huh?
follow the road, you should run into a group of guards. They might know more about where to
see.
find the monsters.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right. Be careful. Oh, and one last thing.
Uh-huh.
The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There
Oh.
are evil sorcerers inside the city as well.
A
So be
soul
on your guard.
sorceress?
They're
Us?
actively working with the
Bro?
monsters and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic.
I see.
They're the reason why, even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess. Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people.
I see.
Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this?
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a
Okay.
hard place.
Yeah, literally.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Yeah, for that, could sing him a song.
Like, now? Is this really the right time?
Yeah, might as well.
I appreciate your kindness, but for now, it's more important to focus on the
Ah,
crisis
okay,
at
then.
hand. Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
Okay, I think that's it for this setting. Yeah, we will move to other set.
If I understood correctly, there are currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Yep.
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Yeah, about that.
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well,
Not
Maria
clear.
said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marashose hunters were also treated like that.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Sure.
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought up bits and pieces of the hunters' history before, but it was all in passing.
Paimon wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
No. All Marashose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Oh.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marashose hunter?
I wonder
In
though, what
theory,
is the... Yeah.
All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters.
Yeah, I wonder what is the meaning of Mare Sushe though. Mare is mean the sea. Yeah. Sushe? I don't know. Mare Sushe.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person.
Yeah, I can understand that.
To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
What kind of monsters did the hunters
Still looking
fight
like
against?
Witcher without mutation, yeah?
Oh, and evil sorcerer the script mentions, did they exist in real life too?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria.
Yeah.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order.
Oh.
One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
I see.
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... how about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Illyria, the ex-Hydra
Yeah, the
Archon?
first Hydra Archon.
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Claran?
From my master.
Huh. By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
Miss Petronilla? Petra.
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends.
Oh.
Back in the day, she would often bring Clorand over to play, but then...
Let's not get off topic. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
What happened to Petronilla?
Responding to Illyria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marechaussee Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Ah, I see.
I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
When during the Fontaine Film Festival, when Nouvelet and Worsley said they want to notice the Marechaussee Phantom as the security details during the apprehending of this culprit, the smuggler. I thought they they calling the help for the Marechaussee Hunter within the champion duelist, but no, it's actually Melusine. Yeah, the Melusine is like kinda the second tier of the Fontaine security details. The first stage will basically the guard, yeah, and the second tier is the Melusines, this Marechaussee Phantom. Yeah, but it's a bit sad though. This Marechaussee Hunter era of peace, where no monster exists to there is no monster to hunt anymore, making them practically extinct. Yeah, only some of their art still remains within Clorand and her master.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Oh, Furina.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
Ooh.
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
That's a prudent choice.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
Yeah, true.
What about you, partner? What do you think?
Yeah, let's fight the monster. Or maybe we can find a weakness of the sorcerer. Yeah, given this monster probably they're lucky.
It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion,
Yeah,
we decide to
definitely
turn
monster.
around and head out of the city.
Yeah, that's definitely monster. That's cider leg. Okay, up to we hunt some monster.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there, outsiders, halt!
Pavilion Knight.
An armored man approaches
Yeah, Pavilion Knight,
you.
but
He has a tall,
without
muscular
any.
build
Yeah.
and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles.
Yeah, Favonius net, but without the engraving of the knighthood, yeah? Just a plain steel armor.
Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Again?
Wow, it's been a while.
Well, we did
since
dungeon
someone's been
twice.
this
First
focused
in
of us.
Sumeru, not
I
and
said
second
talk,
in
not whisper between
the
yourselves.
fountain.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, do you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Actually, yes. We continue to, I like to inside chat to tell what he's thinking. I like to do medicine check, yeah. Do medicine check. Okay. Draw card. Let's to vet decide. Okay. Oh no! No! I'm a bad doctor.
With some suspicion, the captain allows you to survey his condition after you announce yourself as a trained doctor.
I'm a poor doctor.
Unfortunately, you're unable to adequately assess the source of his injury, much
That's
less come up with a way
it.
to
That's
relieve
it.
his
It's a
pain.
low-hanging
I'm
bar.
sorry. My skills are a little rusty.
Well, this is no ordinary wound. It was inflicted by a monster. Now tell me, are you truly a Marachose hunter? He
Yes.
regards you with suspicion for quite some time before shaking his head. Perhaps he's finally accepted that you're here to help.
Sir, we were indeed in the city earlier, but our purpose was only to gather information on the monsters. We're here to help this city and all the people within it. Your guards are still fighting the monsters as we speak. They could be seriously wounded and in grave need of support. You need all the help you can get.
Persuade guard captain. Do you get? Oh, come on! That's bullshit.
The man regards you with doubt and concern. After a period of inner struggle, he lets out a long sigh and informs you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Some of our new recruits have never even dealt with a petty thief, and now they're out there fighting monsters. If it weren't for this cursed leg.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get too worked up. You need to focus on your recovery. Just leave the monsters to us. We're Marachose hunters after all.
Hearing you say that, a glimmer of hope flashes in his eyes.
Aww.
But
Yeah.
it disappears almost as quickly as it came.
What
Those
happened?
monsters aren't easy to deal with. But if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah. Okay.
Based on what the
Dipa.
captain said, the monster should be right up ahead.
Yeah. What is the
Let's go.
monster?
Hopefully we're not too late.
Okay. Oh, okay. There is some wounded guards there.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Okay. Go further in.
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
Okay, further in into the prairie. Oh, is this Wolfendom? Why there's a big cross scratch there? Yeah, is this Wolfendom? I don't want to fight the Boreals again. I do not have the
This
team.
is the place he mentioned, right?
Yeah.
You see broken iron swords scattered all around you, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
Definitely, yeah.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence,
Oh,
you
it's
hear
a
rustling
refund.
sounds from
It
the
was.
surrounding bushes.
It's a
The
refund.
monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here! This thing wants to eat Paimon!
Your battle round begins.
Now. Okay. Hey. Oh, come on! Bullshit!
Scatter!
Strike a pose!
Oh, we get Frida. And Davia.
Let the world collide!
The next battle round begins now.
Oh shit! You! Why you here?
What? Propagate!
Here comes the finale.
Attack!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin
That's
air.
Remurian Centurion's golem.
Thank goodness it's over.
I wonder the
We're lucky the Marishose
that's-
Hunter class came with all those preset skill points.
uh-huh.
Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
Yeah.
I never knew the phytometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
It could be, especially critical
That's
failure.
part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
Oh, what's that?
Suspicious lump. Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
Desert chest?
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters.
Oh.
With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Ooh, it's a treasure chest!
Yeah, let's dig up. What do I get? What do we get, actually? Okay, we back to the table area again.
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground, even without opening it. You can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters. Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
Ah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marishose hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally? They might get even more suspicious of us.
Why the crab
It's
is
definitely something we should
hopping?
Maybe we
there.
can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day for now?
Wow, where did the time go?
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here. Ooh, how about we play through the night?
Don't do that.
I'm not sure.
Frida is actually afraid of the dark. Yeah, after being a paralysis, you know.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Huh? Another
The
location?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Ah, I see.
Whoa. They really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Yeah.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Cloran finish her story, right? Paimon wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon, not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy her own. And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Cloran's master.
Yeah, Petrolina. What happened to her? Yeah, if the story doesn't have happy ending.
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now.
Huh? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, well, yeah, what happened to Petrolina? Okay, I think that's it for today.
My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute.
I see.
My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Yo, Master not giving a short sword. You must give you misericord. Actually give you a mercy dagger. I nearly choked with water. Master something else. I want to that. Yeah, I think I want to a master give me a misericord
Oh wait,
as a
so
toy.
she handed an actual sword to a
The
child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it.
What?
See? That's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorand, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Probably around 3, give or
Give or
take.
take.
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
Yeah.
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
Ouch, literally.
I'm not so sure this is a
It's
question of
the
experience.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Geovishap
Blessing for a pet.
That seems even more dangerous.
Yeah. At least it's hatchling,
What
not
she
a
said
fully
was
grown
this.
one.
Make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a
Right,
fight.
for
Whoever
listening.
loses is the real pet.
And how old were you when this happened?
5.
What?
Did she win?
Of course not.
No, I lost.
So,
Five.
you're saying you actually became the
Did you-
Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat.
Oh, wow.
And we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
But what? How?
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Tell me about
Later
it.
on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child.
I suppose.
She was a Marashosei hunter.
True and true, yeah,
I
definitely.
never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6.
Oh, wow.
And could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that.
7?
Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time.
Aww.
We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
Aww, cute.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time.
Ah,
So
yeah.
I didn't know how to interact
Almost
with
like
others.
almost
After
like
that,
Gaia
though, you
when
started
first
coming
meet
over
the
a lot.
human. Yeah.
You love challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
Yeah, good times, good times.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We
Yeah.
tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Oh,
Protector of Justice. Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Yep, that would be her. She
Batman.
often put on a black cloak
Yeah,
and go out at
Batman.
night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until,
Fontaine
like Nadia
has
said,
its
we
own
overheard the truth
Batman,
from
yeah.
Mr. Callis that night.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
My apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause.
yeah.
Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately
But the
operated
that's it.
outside the law.
Yeah.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked. Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just two. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
That sounds like her, all right.
Uh-huh.
I bet she forgot which of the two she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual. With her strong sense of justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
Yeah.
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction.
But
But she suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
oh,
Disappeared?
what happened?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up. When I returned home on my own, it was to an empty house. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callis's house to ask about her whereabouts. But he only shook his head.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Oh, don't tell
Don't
me.
worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent.
Aw,
Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age,
but
the mother willingly leaves them behind.
I wonder if we can meet Petrolina in the
Were you
future,
upset,
yeah.
Clorand?
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite
that's-
everything, you still
uh,
managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I suspect my position would be far too by the
Better
books for her.
Yeah, that's
Master
the...
always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
That's definitely
Who
true.
knew Clorand had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before.
Yeah.
I wonder if Clorand's master were the champion duelist back then. Would that duel against Mr. Callis have gone differently?
Oh, but
Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
it's okay, Frina.
Anyway,
Yeah. Oh, thank God,
would you
Navia
look at the
actually a
time?
very good
it's
social
getting
skill.
dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time. If we keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorand. Thank you for being our GM.
Yeah.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better. Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo Bishop sometime. Maybe your master was onto something.
You could be right.
What does she mean, onto something? I certainly don't know any
Yeah,
five-year-olds who
want to
want to
fight
fight a
the
bishop in their
in
spare
this
time.
times.
Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about
the script. Oh, Cloret. Yeah, I think this will be also the end of our our stream as well. Yeah, we will continue in next time. Yeah, as for next week, I will not streaming because next week is my final exam. Sorry. So, but I will wait. Yeah. If the Stellar Bed collab event in Nikkei do not ended hasn't ended before Saturday or in Friday at least, I can stream Nikkei at that day during weekend next week, yeah, because the exam actually only this time only held it for exactly 1 week, so there is no extra week to be worried about. Yeah, but it's a bit wrapped up. Oh yeah, forget there is. I still have to take the N2 GLPT certification test. I forget to study. I will get bad mark again here. I will not pass again. Oh well, I still can get another one this year at around during winter. Okay, yeah. Let me do this this time challenge first, and then we can end the stream. Is that oh, I thought it was hydroculus. No, it's just mechanical device. Okay, 35 hydro particle in 2 minutes. Okay, careful. Some of this temp challenge actually has been nerfed, but it's still very challenging, especially the position of the spear, yeah, this particle. Oh, I don't think there is invisible wall here. Nice. Ah, it's on the remarkable chest.
Is this
Well, oh yeah, I need to pull for Dahlia first.
from
Okay.
this world?
Yeah. Let's back to here first, and we will pull for Dahlia. Okay, I wonder if I can get in several pull though. So because I want to save for pulling the new robot pet character. For not, yeah, that according to the fans, yeah, that will be the first character from Nota, yeah, the new region after Nata. We will not go to Snesnaya yet. Okay. I also want to pull for Kandir though, yeah.
Welcome, weary traveler from afar.
Speaking of the witch, if
Nights
speaking
in the
of the
desert
day,
are
yeah.
cool. You should rest here tonight.
Get there. Okay, let's pull again. Yeah, my Primo is not not enough, not much enough. I need to do some the exploration quest, yeah, to get more Primo gem. Half a finish sword. I don't think I can get Dahlia there. Just a finish sword. Yeah, I need the sword. Well, I can pull at least once more. Okay, something 4-star can be harder to get the 5-star because they do not have actual banner, yeah. Dory, yeah, about Diona. Dead too? Wow. I don't know if that's curse or not. Diona, oh. Okay, this is the last one. Yeah, I can pull. Yeah, I can pull another one. I just need to buy using Stardust. Yeah. Second Fragment. I will not get the Dahlia here. Yeah, no. Might as well. Let's spend all of them in here. In 9 though. Okay. Okay. Why? Aww. Where is my Dahlia? When is... Oh, still around 2 weeks for this to end, yeah? Still have time. 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So, oh, next week. Oh, literally next week. So I probably, yeah, after, yeah, if Nikkei event is ended around what? Friday, yeah? I can do that. Yeah, Nikkei Starblade collab event after that. Continuing this quest, yeah. I want Dahlia so bad, yeah. Definitely, yeah, literally this week and next week probably will be the last one, yeah. Yeah, if that cannot be happening, I will do, yeah, I will pull Dahlia off stream. Yeah. I get candies though, and lot of Diona. I don't know why. Okay, let's level it up and upgrade it. Okay, I actually have enough material. Yeah, I definitely will build candies definitely because one of my favorite mommy as well. Oh, I did this, yeah. Same as what's name? Dea. And where is Diona? Why I get so many Diona? Yeah, constellation. I get what? Yeah. C3, you know. I definitely need to do some the exploration quests so I can get more Primo Gem. Literally, I just need 1,000 more. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you everyone for coming to my stream. Yeah, it's a pity that I failed to get Dahlia, but I get candies. A good consolation prize, but not good enough. Yeah. So, until we meet again on Friday, I will have another collab stream, Elden Net Red with Ren and Muzzle. Yeah, please to just back into the Net Realm. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you once again for coming to my stream. Yeah, thank you Shan, thank you Jaya. Yeah, thank you everyone to coming from my stream. So until Friday, until we meet again, I will see you and goodbye. Bye.